Tonight, Speaker Newt Gingrich is also thanking Florida. Why? Well, he says Florida made it clear that this will be a two-person race. Florida Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart is supporting Governor Romney. He joined us. Good evening, sir.
Good to be here.
Nice to see you. All right, there's no contest. There's an awful lot of negative ads. I'm curious, though, if there's any risk that negative ads will turn off swing voters and if it might not backfire as we go down this path.
Not at this stage. I actually think, I'm obviously I've been supporting Governor Romney, but I actually was happy that he was getting hit and that he got hit hard, because if you can't deal with what you're getting hit with now in this primary season, just wait until that billion-dollar Obama machinery opens up and hits you with only negative campaigns.
I don't think he got hit, though. I mean, like dollar for dollar. I mean, it wasn't really a level playing field down in Florida, so he didn't get hit quite as hard as, it was, I forgot the number, but the extraordinary amount more that his side spent to Gingrich in terms of, so it's not like he got like a full-scale assault on him. There was an effort. Well,
except that you have to remember that he's been the front runner now since the beginning, and since the beginning when there were 9 candidates and then later 5, now 4, he's been the target by basically all of the candidates. And also equally as important, he has continued to be the candidate, the target from the White House. You know, the White House has tried to play.
Oh, they consider him. They consider him the candidate.
They don't want to run against him, and so they're trying to defeat him if they can now. So he's been getting hit consistently. So during this process, one state it was one candidate getting hit, another candidate getting hit. But he's been getting hit, Governor Romney's been getting hit consistently, and I think that's made him a better candidate, a stronger candidate. I think, again, nothing compares to what whoever the nominee is, and I think it's going to be Mitt Romney, is going to receive from the negative campaign that's coming from the Obama administration.
Are you surprised at the vote in light of his position on immigration in South Florida?
No.
Why?
No. Well, I'll tell you what. Look, what's the issue that has everybody more concerned than anything else? It's jobs. As Clinton would say, it's the economy is stupid, right? Well, if it's important for all Americans, imagine in the Latino community in Florida, where unemployment is at almost 14%. So as important as jobs, the economy, the lack thereof, and the destruction of the economy by Obama is for everybody, for Hispanics, it's even more
but
didn't
Governor Huntsman, and won't this be run, I mean, when there becomes more money piled up against him, didn't Governor Huntsman say that the state of Massachusetts, when he was governor, was something like 47th in job creation?
Yeah, a lot of
that is going to hurt, because, I mean, it's like, if job creation is key, is when he gets hit with that number every time he turns around.
He's going to get hit by that and so much more. But here's the reality. Look, when we say that this president has failed, it's been a failed presidency, it's not just because I say so or you say so. It's because the benchmark was established by President Obama. He himself said how to judge him. He said that if his stimulus were to be passed, that unemployment would not reach 8%. And by the way, by now, it's supposed to be at 6%. So, according to his own benchmarks, he's been a total failure, and that's going to be the issue of the campaign.
But I tell you, in the last 2 months, unemployment has gone down. I think if it continues to go down between now and November, that argument's not going to be effective, because what he's going to do is put up a flow chart and show the directions it's going, the trend. So the last 2 months, and that's just a snapshot, but I don't think that the Republicans can rely on that number if the unemployment level goes down.
Well, a couple things. First place, I hope that the CBO is wrong, but the report that they released today says that the unemployment is going to drop a little bit, and then it's going to continue to go up and continue to go up and really go up. I hope they're not right.
Well, then I think a potato could win. If that employment level, level spikes upward, I think that's key.
You're right. But here's the other issue. I still don't think that in our country we are willing to accept, let's say if it gets to 8%, 7.5%. Those are Western Europe type numbers, and that's, by the way, precisely what we think the president wants to do. Obama wants to take us towards a Western European type of a model. I don't think the American people are willing to accept that as the model.
But I think everyone agrees that when he came into office, it's a terrible economy, and I think people will be looking at trends, and rather than absolute numbers. I think if there's he's running out of time.
Yes.
He's running out of time, but between now and November, he's got what, about, you count the months, 9, 10 months. But he's running. I think they'll be looking at trends. I don't know which way the trend is, but if the trend is in his favor, those absolutes won't matter.
Except for the fact that he put it in writing. He said it, until he was blue in the face, that those are the standards. That 8% unemployment, we would not reach that, and then we would be at 6% now. And I don't think anybody expects that the unemployment number is going to be at 6%. And by the way, there's another little issue that nobody's talking about: those creeping gasoline prices that continue to escalate. And The buck stops at the desk of Obama, who has stopped the pipeline, who has stopped drilling, who has done everything to stop our domestic production.
And that will be the trend. It depends on the trend, which way that one's trending as well.
That's exactly
anyway,
right.
Congressman, nice to see you, sir. Thank you for joining us. Coming up, he just